Chinese Communist Party leader Xi Jinping will be in Hong Kong from June 30th to July 1st to attend July 1st activities as well as the inauguration ceremony of the new Hong Kong chief executive, Ka-chiu. To welcome Xi, 30,000 Hong Kong police officers have been placed on guard, taking strict precautions. The visit to Hong Kong is Xi's first trip outside mainland China since the pandemic began 2.5 years ago. According to Hong Kong media Singtao Daily, Xi Jinping's 2-day visit to Hong Kong would include attending events during the day. At night, he will be in Shenzhen instead and travel to and from Shenzhen to Hong Kong every day. Experts believe that Xi Jinping's movements reflect his unease with many things about Hong Kong. Hong Kong police said the planning for this year's July 1st security work began early last year. There are over 27,000 police officers and almost 3,000 auxiliary police officers assigned to the events. 30,000 Hong Kong police officers will be mobilized on July 1st, including special forces, backup personnel, and auxiliary police, to ensure that nothing will go wrong. Police said the force was duty-bound to ensure the personal safety and security of the Chinese leader by providing a motorcade escort and personal protection. Police also set up temporary restricted flying zones near Victoria Harbour and several other designated areas. Aircraft and drones are banned from entering the restricted zones. Admiralty and Wan Chai North will be most affected by the security measures. The area around the Hong Kong Convention and Exhibition Center to the north of Convention Avenue will be sealed off for 2 days from June 30th to July 1st, and the MTR Convention and Exhibition Station will also be temporarily closed. The Hong Kong police also said that they have not received any notifications from any organization to hold public events on the handover anniversary. But according to the Voice of America, members from the League of Social Democrats in Hong Kong have been contacted by the National Security Police to silence them. Hong Kong, Asia's financial hub, has been in turmoil since Xi Jinping became the CCP leader. In 2014, the CCP revoked its promise of universal suffrage in Hong Kong, triggering the Umbrella Movement. In 2019, the CCP rammed through the Extradition Act, triggering a huge wave of anti-extradition protests. And in 2020, Xi Jinping ordered the National People's Congress to pass Hong Kong's version of the national security law, which led to mass arrests in Hong Kong to purge opposition to the government. The French broadcaster commented that Hong Kong is a completely different place today than it was 5 years ago in 2017, when Xi Jinping first visited the city. Although the same skyscrapers are still standing, the free, liberal, media-rich, and judicially independent Hong Kong has disappeared. On the eve of the 20th CCP National Congress, the issue of Hong Kong has become a focus of the CCP's internal struggle. Since the outbreak of the anti-extradition movement, a quote from former Chinese Premier Zhu Rongji during his visit to Hong Kong in 2002 has been making the rounds on the internet. If Hong Kong does not do well, not only are you responsible, we are also responsible. If Hong Kong's reunification with the motherland is ruined in our hands, then we would become national sinners. The Wall Street Journal recently reported that one of the reasons why Zhu Rongji and other senior members of the Chinese Communist Party are dissatisfied with the current leaders is that they have screwed up Hong Kong. China's official media also has to admit to the problems faced by Hong Kong. The CCP official media Xinhua News Agency published an article on the 25th anniversary of the handover of sovereignty in Hong Kong on June 27th, saying that Hong Kong society still lacks consensus on some major political and legal issues, faces many challenges in economic development, and its traditional advantages are somewhat weakened.